Good evening. Can you imagine Texas as a swing state? Not this year, of course, but people on both sides of the political aisle believe that day is not far off. Hours before the polls open on Election Day now, we're looking at some races that could show the future of Texas and how what happens with the presidential election tomorrow will impact the state over the next 4 years. Let's just take away the suspense right off the bat. Pretty much no one believes Barack Obama is going to win Texas in 2012.
Texas isn't competitive at the presidential level.
In fact, Texas hasn't gone blue in a presidential election since Carter beat Ford in 1976. And the last time they fielded a winner in a statewide election was 1994, the same year Ann Richards was defeated by George W. Bush.
What do you say to Democrats who say, my vote doesn't matter in Texas?
Shut up and vote. Seriously, people died in the snow in the 1700s so you can vote.
Both sides say what happens in some of tomorrow's state elections could say a lot about how Texas goes in the future, especially when it comes to the Latino vote.
You have, for example, Congressman Canseco, who is a Republican congressman who is a Mexican-American. He's running to hold on to that seat. That's a tight race.
By 2020, the percentage of voters in Texas will be mostly minority, a group typically associated with the Democratic Party.
You see all the attention that Iowa's getting, and Ohio and Virginia, that's going to be Texas soon. And we're going to look back fondly on the days when we were irrelevant and we could watch the elections on TV and wonder whether or not we should vote.
It all depends on whether the Republicans in the state in the future reach out and attract Hispanics who are inclined to be with us.
Both men believe Romney will take Texas, but they're divided about what will happen in the rest of the country.
Obama's going to get 303 electoral votes. He picks up Virginia. Florida and North Carolina are close, but Romney steals them back. He wins the popular vote just barely.
My Democratic friends seem enormously confident that Barack Obama is going to win. My Republican friends keep telling me Mitt Romney is going to win. I don't know. We're all waiting to see what happens tomorrow night.
Well, other Texas races to watch that could impact the national landscape. The seat being given up by Ron Paul along the Gulf Coast, where Republican State Rep Randy Weber is squaring off with former Democratic Congressman Nick Lamson, and that congressional district stretching from San Antonio almost to the city of El Paso, where Republican U.S. Representative Francisco Canseco is trying to fend off a challenge from Democratic State Rep Pete Gallego.